being creepy?
I don't know. I don't know.
Welcome to the
freaked
LinkedIn
out.
Couch. My name's Reg Sorrell.
And I would be Jo Saunders.
She would be Jo Saunders.
I would.
Yes. We are the LinkedIn Couch, and every Tuesday...
We are?
Touch wood.
We
are the LinkedIn Couch. We are. And every Tuesday we put out videos about LinkedIn, or on LinkedIn, about how you can use LinkedIn to further your career or improve the bottom line of your business, really. Lots of different ways. And we talk about different things, don't we,
We
Jo?
do, lots of different things.
I find talk about the same thing over and over and over. It gets pretty boring.
It does. It does. Sometimes I do that with my husband and he does not like it.
No,
No.
I would understand. But you know what's not what's not boring? That's not good English. You know what's interesting? Stories.
Stories are very interesting.
Stories are very interesting.
I love a good storybook.
I do like a story. So today we're talking about the power of stories and the power of how you can use stories.
Yeah.
The power of the story. How can you use a story to engage?
Well, if you think about how we connect, when we really connect, it's all about storytelling.
Yeah.
You know, you don't just, if I just dump a whole heap of facts on you.
Yeah.
Would
Like
you
a big
be-
bullet point.
Yeah, would you be excited about that?
Not the slightest.
No, but if it's good old training, when you tell a story to make a point, a good old analogy or metaphor or something like that, then you anchor the point. But you make it more real to the person. So if we think about LinkedIn and content, if you're telling a story, now in a previous episode we talked about how to talk yourself up, in a sense,
We did.
how to celebrate. Now if you added storytelling to that, and how to tell a good story, you could tell the story of the particular thing that you're talking about. So, you know, if you think about how you sell yourself, you could say, you know, I've got a special this week. You can book my services. I've got a workshop. I've got a this. I've got a that. That's boring and that sells it. But if you tell a story of how you've helped a client or the results or the outcomes from working with you or something, then that's how you sell yourself, through stories. But, you know, it's because it's thinking of ways that you can make a point without being obvious.
Yeah, it's entertaining, it's relatable.
Yeah.
People sort of understand it. People don't like being sold to, so if you
No.
can weave a wee tale.
Well, if you think about some of the adverts, I mean, this is slightly digressing, but some of the adverts that you really connect to, like my favourite all-time advert on TV.
Are you going to say Nescafe?
No.
No, okay, carry on.
Are we thinking George Clooney?
No, that's espresso.
Oh, okay, no.
Okay,
No.
sorry, we'll go back to
No. Peter's Drumsticks. Do you remember
Oh,
that?
right. No. What was
Now,
that?
it's a slight story, but it's the story of bathers, or specifically Speedos type of bathers.
Right, yeah.
Now, there's a point on the beach you can get away with wearing that type of gear.
Yeah.
That's appropriate. But as you walk further away from the beach,
Yes.
there's a crossover point where, so the ad is bathers, undies!
Yeah.
There's a point where that's not appropriate. So for me, but you're telling the story of the Speedos.
Right.
Now, that's got nothing to do with ice cream, does it?
Yeah, true.
You know, so, and I love that ad because it just makes you think. The other ads I love are the insurance ads. They always tell stories, like the Amy ads or the Rhonda.
Right.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of that one particularly.
Help
But
me, Rhonda. Help. Was that the one?
no, Katut.
Oh, right, okay.
Those
yes,
ones.
Yes.
Because, and it was a series. It's ongoing. We connect to her. We want to know, you know, did they get together? Did she go off and, you know, all that sort of stuff. And it was an ongoing story. Now, did we know the product they were selling? Was it even about the product? No. It was about the story. It was about the relationship between the characters.
Yeah.
And then you build the relationship with the brand. So if you go back to how you can use that in your own business or your own career, tell the stories. Now, obviously, don't tell a story that's not your story, unless it's something you're making a point. But tell the story behind the client, behind the success, behind the product. You know, if you're launching a new product, rather than saying, "Oh, look at our new spang-dangled product, buy it now," why not talk about what you learned along the way, what went wrong, how you fixed the problem? You know, something awesome that happened. Maybe some team member that stepped up and did something really cool. You know.
Yeah. Well, that's true. I think the Katut ads. What were they advertising, by the way? It was insurance.
Insurance.
Yeah.
It was.
I think.
I was going to say no. It wasn't.
I'm not sure.
See, there you go. I can't even
Yeah.
remember because I remember the product, not the actual, not the product. The
actual campaign of the story. Yeah.
So-
But Nescafe did a very similar thing a few years
Yeah.
ago. If you remember that, they had a series of, and I think it was in the UK. I think it started. I think they had one here as well. Where it was all about the relationship of these two people. Would they get together? Would they not get together?
Yeah.
So they always have chats, and they're always having a chat over the coffee. over
Yeah,
the Nescafe.
and clearly that was more effective because you remembered it was coffee.
Yes.
Whereas Katut and Rhonda,
I think they were just selling dodgy Bali holidays.
it's going to get me now. So if you know what it is, feel free to comment below. Clearly we'll remember.
It wasn't Amy Assurance. It wasn't Amy, no? No.
It was something very similar. But I do like the Amy ads. And I also like the RAC ads where they're doing something like they're carrying a couch and then suddenly some other guy is carrying a couch and you say, where's Bob? Oh, I'm just filling in.
Oh, yes.
Bob's the RAC guy and he's gone because he's on call. You know, so remember that.
He's on call, he didn't do his job properly, so they dragged him in again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just... people put up barriers. As soon as people think they're going to be sold to, the barriers go up, don't they?
That's right. But if you tell a story of a situation, as long as it's authentic and not salesy, then people will connect to you and engage with you and tell their own story. Because you want to start a story conversation. So if I tell you a story, it might trigger a story in your memory, and then you'll share that story with me.
Yeah.
You know, and then you've connected because you've got something in common. So if you can do that on LinkedIn, tell the story behind the thing, the story behind the story.
The story behind the story. Stories are very powerful. You do connect with not only the story itself, but the characters as well.
Yeah.
It's like that lady, I forgot her name, but the lady in the Katut ads. That's all she gets asked about when she does new projects, new jobs. She's, how's Katut? You know?
Yeah, and she does a lot of other acting, but she's become that. It's like the iNet guy. I mean, I don't know what else he does if he does anything else, or the Trivago girl. And she's now leveraging. Actually, there's a new ad for Trivago, so she's comparing all the accommodations. And there's a new ad series where she's in a car, and the guy says, "Aren't you the Trivago girl or something?" And yeah, so it's taken it on its head, and then she talks to him about his situation. He wants a holiday, he can't afford it, he's a taxi driver. Da, da, da. So she kind of talks him through. So it's a different spin, but it's it's anchoring the story in a different way. So using an actress.
So basically, using stories cuts through the bullshit.
Yeah, and if you're not confident with storytelling, we'll give it. Do some practice. Do some practice. I mean, think about how you tell stories to kids. If you can make up stories on the spot to tell them, or you look at how stories are structured, or do some storytelling training, and there's lots around. I mean, I've got a few colleagues who do storytelling training in Perth, so there's lots around. There's lots of storytelling resources online as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so storytelling certainly has a place on LinkedIn. It's not just about being boring and factual and business. It's about connecting, and we connect through stories.
Yep, absolutely. Top tips there, I reckon. All right, so let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
But thank you for watching. If you'd like to learn more about LinkedIn and how you can leverage LinkedIn and possibly video as well, I would suggest you stroke the cushion.
How long are we going to go with this story?
I don't know, but I'm
It's a
going
bit
to stick with
creepy.
it. It is a bit creepy, but it's down there. And if you click it, you will find that you will subscribe. And then I would suggest clicking all, which then you'll get all the notifications of when we upload videos, which is every Tuesday. I've got my act together. So, thank you for watching. Tune in next week. We'll have more content for you. See you then.
See you then.